Ye shall be as gods. This is the first lie told in the Garden of Eden, right before Eve bites into the apple. The serpent tells Adam and Eve that if they bite into the forbidden fruit, that their eyes will be opened and they shall be as gods. And we all know what happens after she bites into the apple. Now, the Adam and Eve story has been interpreted different ways throughout history. I personally think that Eden represents our perfect constitutional position to God. And after the quote-unquote fall, that represents humans' fall into lower nature, or as the Christian tradition calls it, sin, which simply means to miss the mark. But I want to talk about this lie told by the serpent, because this lie, ye shall be as gods, really is at the root of some of the major problems that we are currently facing on a global scale. And I'm specifically talking about the vision for technological advancements put forth by transhumanists and technocrats. Now, if you look into what the fourth industrial revolution consists of, there are a few common themes that you will keep coming across. One of these is the manipulation of human biology, the fusion of human biology to technology. Another thing that you will come across is artificial intelligence, and this idea that we can essentially become superhuman if we keep going in this direction. And another idea you'll come across sometimes is this idea that consciousness can somehow be uploaded, and we'll get back to that. But once again, this whole movement, this whole transhumanist movement, it all is rooted in this idea that ye shall be as gods, because what this is about is it's about man playing God. Man manipulating our organic biology. Man thinking that we can evolve into something greater through our own intellect and through science. And that's where we have to stop and ask ourselves, what are we? What are we as human beings, and why are we here? Now, these transhumanists and technocrats will have you believe that there's no ultimate purpose why you're here. That all of this is a complete accident, a complete mistake. And that's why they have this mentality of humans playing God, because they believe they are gods in a weird way. But really, what are we? What are we as human beings, and why are we here? Well, we were created by God. And we are here to spiritually awaken. And we are here to realize what we really are. And in doing so, we are to start operating in the way that God created us to be as we move forward. But we were created in a specific way, and we are organic beings currently in a physical reality on Earth. This whole idea of altering our biology, manipulating our biology, this whole idea of evolving into something greater through tech, it all comes back to this whole ye shall be as gods. And the whole idea of uploading consciousness, it's actually quite hilarious, because Science has no actual explanation of consciousness. They might have you believe that they do, but they do not. There are just many, many, many theories. So this whole idea of even uploading consciousness is absolutely absurd, because they don't even have a clear-cut understanding of what consciousness is. And the reason they don't have a clear-cut understanding of what consciousness is because what we truly are is beyond physical. We are spiritual beings. We are not just biological machines. We are not just robots meant to lose our humanity. That's the hilarious part about a lot of these transhumanists and technocrats. They call themselves humanitarian. But what their vision is us moving beyond humanity. So how can you be humanitarian if you're trying to change human beings? And another major problem with all of this, of course, is the loss of freedom, the loss of liberty, the loss of individuality. When these, we're talking microchipping and, sorry, a bug just landed on my arm. But anyways, we're talking about the manipulation of biology and microchips and the linking of us to tech. It's like, that leads to a complete loss of freedom. That leads to the idea that humans can be tracked at any given time. Ye shall be as gods, the oldest lie in the book. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. And I'm out. Peace.